Well, right now we're out here about the respect of the Charter of Rights. We want them to repeal Bill 115. 115 it takes away our democratic right to freely negotiate with our employers. Therefore, that's totally against the democracy of the unions. We believe that we need to do this, and we're wrapping it up to do more because number one, with they say the teachers bill, but it's actually the teachers and 55,000 of our CUPE members, the custodians, the secretaries, the EAs that are working in the schools are affected by Bill 115. It's not just the teachers, and they're affected by about the same thing. And their collective agreement is coming to end on December 31st. And the government is saying that if you don't have a deal by December 31st, we will impose the deal. And the deal they want to impose is what the deal they imposed to the Catholic school teachers, which is a terrible deal. No government should impose anything on anybody. We have a right to freely bargain with our employer, and that's what we want. And that's what we want to tell the government. We want to tell the government that allow us to sit down with our employer and bargaining. Now, some of us have done that, some of us have done that. Send it to the minister, and again, the minister at the end of the day made a decision that says, that's not good enough, this is what we want you to do. It's not the way to go. The minister should not have the right to interfere with our bargaining, our collective bargaining. It should be up to the employers and the unions, and that's what we hear. And we need to ramp this up because, again, like I said, December 31st is coming up, and we're hearing that they will impose the contract that they impose on the Catholic teachers. Again, totally against the Charter of Rights, totally against the democracy of the unions. And we're going to keep on doing this. And we're seeing that between federally and provincially, government are changing totally. We just had a bill that passed last week, Bill 377, federally, which again is an attack on unions. And that's what we feel right now, is that the government is attacking unions, trying to get rid of unions because they're afraid of unions. Therefore, we need to be out here. There needs to be thousands and thousands of people out here protesting this. Some people haven't realized what really is going on until it's going to affect them at the end of the day. And it's coming very soon. The bill that they wanted to pass, that Dwight Duncan was going to pass on October 15th when they prorogued the government, again would have hit 500,000 people. Now they say it's about wage freeze. It's not about wage freeze. Wage freeze, we understand that. It's about all the other things they want to do, like take away our sick days that we negotiate, take away our right to negotiate. Our ancestors and our grandparents and our parents fought many years this battle, and right now it's our turn to fight. And if we don't fight this battle, what is our grandkids and our great-grandkids going to do in the future? Taking wage freeze, it takes away from your economy, it takes away from your communities, for people to spend money in your communities. So wage freeze is not the way to do it. There's other ways of doing it, and they're not looking at those ways.
And they're calling Bill 115 the teacher's bill, but you see it as though it's the start of one union into the next union into the next union?
Well, for sure. Bill 115, they're saying it's a teacher's bill. It's not the teacher's bill. We have 55,000 CUPE members here in Ontario that are affected by this bill. So 55,000 members. Again, the other bill that they were going to bring, Protecting Public Service Act, they called it. It didn't come, but it was coming if they want to prorogue the government. That's 550,000 more members that would have been affected by unions, no matter what unions it is. Would have been, a public union would have been affected by it. So, and our pensions are affected, our sick days are affected, everything is affected. Now, a lot of people would say, you know what, we don't have pension, we don't have sick days. But those are things that we bargain for. These are things that we can get for people that don't have it. We're fighting for those people. The more wages we have, that's how their wages goes up. Because they're saying that, right now they're saying the unions' wages are higher than the private wages. They're not. When you really check, at the end of the day, they're not as high as what the private are. So this is a fight, this is a union fight over not just Bill 115, but right now we're telling unions this is a fight for all unions, even if it's private or if it's public. We're in a big battle here. We're in battle with federal government. We've seen last week when they passed that Bill 377. That's going to affect a lot of our members, like and the ways that we have to do business, and also The RAM formula that they're talking about, they want to bring, that Hudak has talked about, that wants to bring when he thinks he's going to become premier, and we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. But those are the things that we need to be awake. We need to do the work. We need to fight, because otherwise, it's on our guards. It's our turn. Our grandparents, our great-grandparents have done it for us. It's our turn to do it now for our children and our grandchildren.